What's going on, you guys? My name is Will and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm kind of going to give a little bit of advice because the new year is coming, the new college year is coming, and people should be registering for classes or registering for college already. So I'm giving this because my brother's actually going into college, so I feel like this advice is kind of needed because my brother's going into college and he was confused, and I've been trying to help him with it as well. And I was someone who was always on the ball for college. I was always ahead of the game. So the point of this advice is to remind you guys to stay on the ball. Don't like give up. Don't dilly-dally. Don't like stop what you're doing because you do not want to fall behind. And yes, I do have hot chocolate. I'm just going to tip it a little bit so you can see. Nope. It's gonna fall on the floor if I tip it anymore. But I have hot chocolate, so that's what that is. But the tip of this is to stay on the ball, to not give up with school, and to always know what you're doing. Stay on the ball with applications, because if you don't, you're going to miss the deadline. So they had a deadline for school that was in December, and he didn't do the application. He fell like really behind, and he missed the deadline by a month. So he wasn't able to apply to that school. He had started the application, but he didn't finish it. So he fell behind and he didn't get to apply to the school he wanted. So the point of what I'm saying is to stay on the ball, because you need to know the application deadlines, or you're going to miss the application deadline like he did, and you don't want to miss the application deadline. Luckily, he had more colleges to apply to than just that one, but still, it's the fact of the matter that you do not want to miss application deadlines. And this goes for scholarships as well. Scholarships do have a specific application deadline. So there's a scholarship he wants to apply to. The application deadline is February 15th. So he doesn't have many days to finish it, because it's like January 27th right now. So he doesn't have very long to finish it, and he needed 2 recommendation letters, and that's one of the other things. Stay on the ball, because you don't know if for a scholarship you need a recommendation letter. So for my first college, I didn't need any recommendation letters for scholarships, but this college I go to now, I need recommendation letters. So every year I have to get 2 more. So I got two last year for the current coming up year, and then I'm gonna need 2 more for the year of 2019-2020. You need to know your specific application deadline. So for me, our application deadline was November 1st for all scholarships. So I finished it for this year. I finished it for the coming up 2019-2020 year. But then I'll have to do it again for the November 1st of this year for the 2020 year and 2021 year. So you have to kind of like stay on the ball and make sure you're ahead of the game and kind of know what you're up against, if you know what I mean. You gotta know what you have to do, and you need to stay ahead so you don't fall behind with classes. And that includes orientation. So if you fall behind with applying and getting in and getting your letter, you're going to fall behind on orientation. While having the last orientation is not totally bad, it's not totally good either. It's because you do not want to get the last class. You want to have the opportunity to choose a good class with a good professor. So you want to have the opportunity to have that good class with that good professor. So staying ahead will make sure you get a good class with a good professor, and not a bad class with a bad professor at a bad time. They'll say not many people want to go to an 8 a.m. class, but a lot of people do want to go to an 8 a.m. class. So if you go to an 8 a.m. class, you don't have to stay until like 5 o'clock. I do 8 a.m. classes because then at least I don't have to stay till like 4 or 5 o'clock, and I can do my 8 a.m., my 9 o'clock, my 10 o'clock, my 11, and then my 12. So that's 5 classes. About that, that's not like 100%, as long as it depends on how many credits that is and how long the class is. If you're taking a biology class with a recitation in a lab, then it'll most likely be longer compared to just a regular English and history class. So that's like, that's different. But make sure you want to stay on the ball with these kind of things, guys. So, because the next school year, the fall application deadline is coming up for some colleges, and it's already passed for others. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. So see you guys later.